You smell what the Rock is cooking. The Rock says, the Rock says, the Rock says, the Rock. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me.
Hello and welcome to the AEW Wrestling Talk Show with Reese Rock Jones and
Yeah, can you give our pre-show to AEW Double or Nothing?
yes, AEW has their flagship show, Double or Nothing, aka AEW WrestleMania,
Sorry, you didn't hear anything. It was nothing.
coming up this Sunday on the 29th of May from the T-Mobile Arena in Paradise, Nevada, aka Las Vegas.
So we'll start off with the buy-in match.
Yes, the buy-in match out of 11 matches is a tag team match in which Hook will team up with the very nice and very evil Danhausen to take on the team of Tony Nese and
Smart Mark Sterling.
now this to me is just all kinds of weird. Then again, that's what the Danhausen character is.
Yes, and the Hook and Danhausen tag team name is going by the name of Hookhausen.
Now, on the main card, we have Jade Cargill defending the AEW TBS Championship against Anna Jay.
Of the Dark Order.
Is that team still a thing?
We'll carry on. Yes. The Dark Order is still a tag team.
Speaking of tag team matches, we have a few taking place on this show. Next, we have a 6-man tag team match with the House of Black
It can consist of Black and Malachi Black. Thirdly, Buddy Matthews and Brody King of Ring of Honor taking on the Death Triangle of Bobby Black, Penta Escamino, and Ray Phoenix.
who of course will be accompanied by Alex.
Abrahantes, I pronounce his name. Sorry if we got that wrong.
The next tag team match is probably one of his dream matches, I think.
Yes, as the Hardys of Matt and Jeff Hardy, not copyrighted name by the way now.
Also not copyrighted music for those classic Hardy Boys fans.
Taking on the Young Bucks of Matt and Nick Jackson.
Now, These two may have crossed paths once or twice on the independent scene or in Ring of Honor,
Yes, that is correct.
but not on what I would call mainstream wrestling TV.
Now we have a match which we can assume is going to be a very weird match. This match is an Anarchy in the Arena match, which we can only describe as a
I would say it's a fight. It's a 5-on-5. Essentially, anything goes street fight. By the sound of it.
Jericho Appreciation Society of Jericho, Matt Menard, Andrew Parker, Daniel Garcia, and Jake Hager take on Eddie Kingston, Santana Martin, and the Blackpool Combat Club of Brian Danielson, John Mox, and John Mox.
Don't you mean Daniel Bryan and Dean Ambrose?
Then we have a match that has been long built and hopefully will finally reach its conclusion.
Yes.
MVP will take on Wardlow, but with some added twists.
Yes. If Wardlow wins this match, then he will be granted a release from his contract, not from AEW, or if other wrestling companies like to do that, but from his contract with MJF as his essentially like bodyguard.
But if MJF wins, then Wardlow will be permanently banned from signing with AEW, effectively making him a free agent.
We say that as if MJF wins this match, it'll probably be just a way to write off Wardlow from TV for a while.
Yeah, probably so.
Now, for the next two matches, we have to go back in history a bit.
Yes.
All the way back to the tragedy of May 23rd, 1999.
At the Over the Edge pay-per-view.
From a company that must not be named. Which unfortunately saw the tragic accident that resulted in the death of the youngest member of the Hart family, Owen Hart.
Yes.
And for the better part of 30 years, his widower in Martha Hart has cut herself off from the wrestling world and like the rest of the Hearts wanted nothing to do with the company that in all practical purposes, even though it was an accident, is responsible for Owen's death. Has reached an agreement with AEW, as in September of 2021, it was established that AEW would be doing in region with the Owen Hart Foundation, the Owen Hart Cup, as an annual tournament to honor the memory of Owen Hart, in a similar way that a certain company does with Dusty Rhodes. The name Dusty Rhodes is not copyrighted.
No, it's not, but still, I like to do it anyway.
So the tournament was first announced back in September, and then it was revealed that the tournament finals will take place at Double or Nothing, and I will assume that the tournament finals will take place at Double or Nothing every year moving forward.
Yes.
Tournament matches began to air in late March, early April for both the men's and women's cups. And we shall go through each one as we go through here, starting with the women's Owen Hart Cup. In round one, we saw relatively recently signed, Tony Storm defeat the Bunny. Jamie Hayter defeated Sky Blue. Dr. Britt Baker, DMV, defeated Danielle Kamara. Then there was a bye for the Joker.
Was indeed.
Rio defeated Hiroshi Sakai. I hate these Japanese names, you know.
Hiroshida.
I hate these Japanese names sometimes.
Yeah,
Then Ruby Riot. I mean Ruby Soho defeated Robin Renegade. Then Red Violet defeated Willow Nightmare. Then we had Akira Shida defeat Julia Hart.
of the Risky Blonde.
Then we went to the second round, where Tony Storm defeated Jamie Hayter.
Where she would go on to the next round to face Rebecca.
Yes. Then Ruby defeated Rojo. And this is where it gets a little bit interesting.
Yes.
Because we said that Akira Shida won her first round match.
But unfortunately, she got injured.
And was pulled from the tournament to be replaced by Chris Statlander.
And then going on to events from last night's Dynamite, Britt Baker defeated Tony Storm with a bit of help from her lackeys at ringside.
You're surprised because? And then Dr. Britt Baker's opponent will be determined on Friday's, aka tomorrow's episode of AEW Rampage. It will either be Ruby Soho or Chris Statlander.
Yes, so then we move on to the men's Owen Hart tournament.
Now, yes, Max Caster was unsuccessful in a match against Samoa Joe. Then there was a bye for the Joker. And Ray Phoenix defeated Dane Martin. Kyle O'Reilly defeated Jungle Boy. Adam Cole defeated Tommy Isia.
Yes, I pronounce it.
Dax Howard defeated Cass Wheeler in tag team partners going at each other in that way.
Yes.
And Isaiah Swerve Scott aren't you missing something? I don't say where's that.
Isaiah Swerve Strickland.
Would be unsuccessful against Darby Allin. And then Jeff Hardy would defeat Bobby Fish.
Again, both those names are not copyrighted.
Samoa Joe would take on the Joker of John Molson. Sorry, I mean Johnny Elite. Come up with something original. And he was Johnny Impact in another company. Then Kyle O'Reilly defeated Ray Phoenix. Adam Cole defeated Dax Howard, and Jeff Hardy defeated Darby Allin. Then in the semi-final matches from past two Dynamites, Samoa Joe defeated Kyle O'Reilly, and Adam Cole defeated Jeff Hardy.
The final, Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole.
So we could possibly have a married couple as the Owen Hart tournament winners.
Now we're moving on to a three-way tag team match for the AEW.
Triple threat tag team match. Same thing.
Yeah, I know. And Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy Luchasaurus, defend their titles against Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs and Limitless Swerve of Keith Lee and Isaiah Swerve Strickland.
Let's see if, unlike a certain company, AEW can bask in his glory.
Then, when AEW Women's World title on the line, and Thunder Rose defends against Serena Deeb.
And then, in the main event, Hangman Adam Page will defend the AEW World Championship against CM Punk.
And again, another name we can say, but it's copyrighted.
And this will be CM Punk's first World Championship match. Excuse me for saying this.
Oh no.
Since Elimination Chamber 2013.
Okay, we'll excuse ourselves for that because last
Yes, I'm pretty sure the statute of limitations has passed on that.
It probably has. Let's run you through the 11 matches that we have on the card one more time.
In the pre-show slash buy-in, we have a tag team match of Hookhausen of Hook and Danhausen taking on Tony Nese and Smart Max Sterling.
TBS Championship will be on the line as Jade Cargill defends against Anna Jay of the Dark Order.
House of Black of Malachi Black, Buddy Matthews and Brody King will take on Death Triangle of Pac, Panther and Ray Phoenix.
The Hardys will take on the Young Bucks in a tag team match.
In a 5-on-5 Anarchy in the Arena match, the Jericho Appreciation Society of Chris Jericho, Matt Menard, Angelo Parker, Daniel Gracia, and Jake Hager, will take on the team of Eddie Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz, and the Blackpool Combat Club of Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson, and Dean Ambrose, Don Moxley.
MJF will take on Wardlow. If Wardlow wins, he'll be back to release the contract with MJF. If MJF wins, more lovely fans inside of AEW.
In the final of the Women's Owen Hart tournament, Dr. Britt Baker will take on either Ruby Soho or Chris Statlander.
In the men's of the Owen Hart tournament, we'll have Samoa Joe going one-on-one with Adam Cole.
A triple threat / three-way tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus take on team tags of Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs, and Keith Lee and Strickland.
Thunder Rosa will defend her AEW'S World title against Serena Deeb.
And Hannah Page defends the AEW World Championship against CM Punk.
Double or Nothing takes place on May the 29th, this Sunday at T-Mobile Arena in Paradise, Nevada.
Overall, should be a fun and entertaining night of wrestling. Won't be as fun as that show I'll be attending in a couple of months.
No, because you're going to a show from a company that shall not be named. We will talk about that in a different show.
Yes, but join us next week where we come at you not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Yes. 2 pay-per-views from a company that shall not be named, plus our reactions to AEW Double or Nothing.
So until next week, he's been
Sean Smith, and he's been
Grace Jones, and we will see you next week.